Hey guys! I'm prepping to go to Iceland, and if you don't know, now we do. I'm so excited to go. I'm kind of nervous, anxious, all the things, but just want to share what I'm packing, or at least what I got started. It's Tuesday night and we leave Thursday morning, so I have one day left, thank goodness, because I have a lot to do yet, but here it is. Obviously, this stuff is not all packed, so we're hoping it fits. But yeah. All right, so quick little overview. Over there, we got 3 sweaters. Those are like nicer sweaters. And then we have like a zip up that can go casual or dressy. Underwear, 2 pairs of jeans right now, 2 leggings, and then like thermal waterproof pants. There, we have 2 stocking caps and a portable charger, 2 sunglasses, and lots of socks because we got to keep those toes warm. We have the swimsuit going there. There we have a face mask because it's going to be chill. It's February, so we got our hiking boots ready, adapter because the outlets are different, this little red underlayer, a black zip up, and a sweatshirt. I'm gonna have to add another sweatshirt or 2 because if you know me, you know, I just need my sweatshirts. And the fact that I only have 1 is quite crazy. A ball cap and some gloves. We have some bras and tank sort of things. We have 2, this is like a shell coat, and then this is like a warmer coat. This is what we got going right now. I also have my Bible and journal. I'm gonna take a resistance band because I like to exercise, so hopefully can do some sort of exercising, and a microfiber towel. My maybe pile. It's honestly not too big, but yeah, we'll see what we have room for. There is obviously things that I don't have here right now, which is my camera and all that goes with it. So battery, charger, SD card, computer, mouse, laptop charger, AirPods charger, so like all the technology stuff I don't have here, and no bathroom stuff, which is kind of a lot because I'm a girl. Shampoo, conditioner, contacts, glasses, retainers, all that good stuff. So we're just hoping that it can fit in the suitcase and backpack we have here. If it doesn't, send prayers, I guess, but yeah, I'm so excited. This is the current update. It's Wednesday in the afternoon. We're getting things done. We got that half stuff to the max. Basically, just trying to fit everything in. The biggest issue is the stupid boots. Hopefully, we'll be done packing this afternoon. So it's going pretty good. We have all the toiletries besides contacts and straightener, and we're just waiting on electronics, and I have room to decide for 1 sweatshirt. So I would say it's pretty much a success, and honestly, I'm shocked. The plane right there might be a bit warm because I'm gonna have lots of layers, but you know what? We're good to go. Oh, hello. So, I know I shared like me packing in like the videos previous, but I just got back home from my trip and oh my goodness, it was literally the coolest thing I've ever done. It was hard and challenging, but it was just like so incredible. I made a vlog for every location that we went. Iceland, London, Amsterdam, and the Netherlands, Norway, and Sweden. And so if you want to check those out, you can go find them on my page. To share or like unpack with you because I didn't talk about specifically what I brought. Reflecting on the trip, the only thing that I wish I would have brought in that would have been really nice to have would have been a hoodie or something with a hood because none of my coats had hoods. I didn't bring a single sweatshirt with a hood. I just wasn't even thinking, and it didn't even cross my mind that I didn't have a hood because I always wear hoodies. Like, so it's kind of crazy to be a month without. But if I was packing again for this trip, I would pretty much do it the same. There's a few things I didn't need, but for the most part, I used almost everything, which was great. But yeah, I would just bring something with a hood. So let's start out. I said there was things that I didn't really or I wore almost everything, which, okay, so this was the coat that I brought, a big puffer coat. It was oversized so I could fit layers under it, which was super nice. And then I also brought, oops, this video is going to be kind of chaotic. I brought this lighter coat. It was really nice to have, but I wouldn't say it was a necessity, and if I was packing again, I probably wouldn't pack it just because it took up space, and I could have just worn my other coat that I brought, and they're both black and kind of puffer vibes, so this was something that I maybe didn't need. Moving on to pants. Oh my goodness, these are game changer. They're like snow pants, but not really. Like, I could wear them for multiple occasions. Like, they're waterproof, they're fleece lined, they kept me so warm. I bought them on Amazon before, and it's like one of the only things that I bought before my trip. And I would highly recommend if you're going to any winter countries or somewhere that's a little bit colder. These were incredible, and they had all the pockets. They were just great, and they weren't very big, so they didn't take up a lot of room, which was so nice. For pants, I brought 2 jeans. I brought 1 pair of black jeans, 1 pair of blue jeans that were more like cargo-y. The other ones were straight leg, and these were like wider leg, I guess, if you want to say. Also, I'm unpacking, so none of this stuff is going to be folded nice because I'm just going to do laundry pretty soon. Only other pants that I brought were leggings. So I brought regular leggings, and then I brought flare leggings, which, to be honest with you, I never really wore out. I wore my leggings, the normal ones, under everything, but other than that, it was just kind of like comfort for when we were at our stays. I would maybe pack a pair of sweatpants, but the amount of space that sweatpants take, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't something that I like needed. Then I brought shorts because I sleep in shorts, not because I wore them anywhere, but that was what I slept in. I think that was all for pants, really not a lot, but it did the job and worked really well. Moving on to like tops. For sweatshirts, I brought this crew neck, this polo one, which I wore all the time. Brought this fleece warm one, which was nice because it zipped up, cozy on my neck, which was good for the cold winter excursions that we did. And then also this one, which I didn't really wear a ton, so this maybe is something I didn't need to bring, but it was a nice option to have. Also brought this red underlayer for when we would do excursions, just to keep me warm, another layer. Sweaters, I brought just a plain gray turtleneck, a white sweater, a colorful, well, I just wanted something with color, so then I did a green and navy, and it was nice because I had neutrals. They were comfy, they could be mixed and matched with different jackets and pants, like they all went with the jeans that I brought, so that was really nice. Right, and then I only packed 2 hats, but I bought one while I was there, and the thing is that you're in winter clothes all the time, so you don't really see the things under your coat, so it was kind of nice. My hats changed up my outfits, if you want to say. So yeah, 3 hats, and then I did bring this like ski mask thing, which would have been nice, but for the things that I could use it for, I forgot I had it. So yeah, maybe I didn't need to pack it. It would be nice. I would recommend it though, just because the wind can be so cold. I obviously brought like the essentials, like bras, underwear, socks, a lot of socks. I did splurge. The only other thing I bought for this trip that I can remember, was a portable charger, and then these Smartwool socks. I don't know where they're at right now, but I splurged and bought Smartwool socks, and they were amazing. I would highly recommend at least 1 or 2 good pairs of socks if you're going to be out in the snow and hiking and stuff. Oh, I also brought this like tank thing that would go under things. That was nice for the zip ups. Our shoes, I don't have my hiking boots down here, but I brought the hiking boots that I always wore, and then Converse. I don't know if this was the best decision or not. I liked them because they went with my jeans. They were kind of casual, but they weren't very warm, and they're not the comfiest shoe, but I also, like, looking back, I'm not sure what I would have replaced them with. Maybe a sneaker, but my sneakers aren't that much more comfy or warm. So, I mean, yeah. And I brought, like, waterproof gloves. You should bring waterproof. Annika had some, but hers weren't waterproof, and then when we were skiing, her hands got pretty cold. So I'd recommend waterproof. And then I did bring little ones to go under, but I never ended up wearing them, so I guess that's something I didn't need, but it was nice to have. I did bring 1 swimsuit, which did come into play. We went hot tubbing one night, and then, like, we were trying to do the Blue Lagoon, so yeah, whatever. Also a scarf, and just like a ball cap, which was nice because when I didn't want to do my hair, or yeah, we just didn't have time, I would just throw on a hat, whether it was a stocking cap or the ball cap. So I really liked having that. Okay, and then for the things that were like not clothing, I don't have that much bathroom stuff, but I brought a toiletry bag like this, and then a liquids bag like this, which was really nice, just a quick whip out, and if anything spilled, which it didn't, that would be in there. Brush, my glasses, ibuprofen, and pills to sleep, which highly recommend that. Got sunglasses. I did bring an exercise band, which was kind of nice on a few places that we had room and that we had time. I did bring this like towel for my hair, and honestly I brought it just because I've been into it lately, but I liked having it and it was pretty small, so that was nice. I brought hand warmers, and the funny thing is I kind of forgot about them, just like the ski mask. So I ended up using them at the end of the trip, but not really when I needed it in Iceland. It's like hair stick, but if you know me, I don't really do my hair that much, so I only used it like one time. So probably not a necessity. I brought this tote bag, which was handy for groceries or when we were moving places, and brought this water bottle. And then I think the other things were electronics, which for me took up a lot of space because I brought my camera. I just wanted to. I brought one adapter, but then we had to buy one in London because theirs are different. And this is the portable charger that I brought, which is really good just because my phone dies pretty fast, and if you need it for maps, then you don't have to worry about that. These things were really awesome. I only have one left, but they're like laundry detergent pod thingies. A few places we went had laundry, so I could do that. Lastly, it was like this big thing that took up quite a bit of room. It doesn't look like it, but basically it has my camera charger, headphones, hard drive, adapters. It had my iPad pencil, a notebook pencil. So it did fill up my backpack pretty good, but it just was a good place to keep everything, which was really nice. For the most part, that is all I brought. I tried to stay as minimal as possible. I wish I brought a hoodie, and there's a few things I maybe didn't need, but other than that, I think I did a pretty good job packing. Had the like casual and like snowy, more outfit nature places, and then had stuff for more of the city. And obviously you'd probably wear nicer stuff if you're going to London or going just to the cities, but because we had a carry-on and a backpack, and we had to pack for both, then it made it a little bit more challenging. Yeah, so I hope this helps any of you guys who are trying to pack. If you have any questions about what you might need or just wondering, yeah, let me know.